On the heels of Big U superseding indictment, Wack 100 has stood firm on he didn't get Big U any added charges, and he continues to say Big U didn't do anything, and Wack 100 doubles down on Big U never touched Future.
For some odd reason, people seem to think that I'm under some type of pressure or something. Pressure bust pipes. I'm a whole joint. I don't even smoke. Right? I think a lot of people got, they don't know how to read or whatever. They saying that Big U got another charge or something like that. I don't know. I wouldn't give how many charges he got. I can care less. I'm not a Big U fan, a Big U sympathizer, or none of that. Period. They can give him 17 million charges. They can charge him up. That's his business. But we gonna go over his charges. That's what we gonna do. Let me grab my little bat phone. I think he got 7 new charges. All right. Count 44, attempted to evade and defeat income tax. Count 45, willful failure to file a tax return. Count 46, willful failure to file a tax return. Count 47, solicitation to commit a crime of violence, witness tampering. Count 48, solicitation to commit a crime of violence, witness tampering. That's the 2 of him hiring somebody to kill him. Count 49, witness tampering. Count 50, witness tampering. Those are the Big U 7 charges. Okay, I'll say that to say this. There's nothing on there about Future. In fact, I made it clear that Big U stayed behind with his chick. The conversation happened with me and Future. Future didn't even pay his debt. His debt was paid for him. And it was a debt. I mean, it was a legitimate debt. Now, you know, I'm gonna be real. I don't know why they lying, because it wasn't no crime committed. I mean, you know, TSA got flight records. TSA could go pull up my name, it'll tell them every time I've been to LAX, where I was going, where I sat, as if they can do Big U. So you shouldn't even lie about it, play about. You ain't do nothing. I said you didn't do nothing. Nobody did nothing. The man wasn't touched. It's not part of your new charge.
Make sure you hit that like button so we can get back in that algorithm. I need a quick 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, I need a quick 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, I need a quick 1,000 likes. Hit that hype. Roll to 40,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. You'll be updated every time I drop. But after this, Wack 100 tells a story involving Big U and Kurupt, where Big U had an altercation with Kurupt because of a no-show. And when I say I laugh, listen to this story, just let me know what you think about it in the comment section.
Everybody's saying, well, it's because Wack told this story. Yes, Wack told the story, right? Wack ain't crazy. It's all kind of stories I can tell that I don't tell because of what the story is, and it may be an open situation or it was some crime committed, right? But since y'all feel like Wack shouldn't be telling stories, I'm gonna tell another story. This is another Big U story. Kurupt, I'm sorry, you up on the chopping block. Yep, this is about old Kurupt. Let me take it on back. While Big U was in prison, there was a guy named Little Draws. This is Big U's brother. Little Draws was running with Kurupt. They was together, ace, boom, boom. One night, they was out of studio. And one night, somebody come to the parking lot. Now, Kurupt, prior to, was at the liquor store bumping his gun. They was in a certain neighborhood. Not too far after that, they go back to the studio. Kurupt in there doing his thing. Boom. They pull up. Get down. Doop, 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 doop. Dumping it out. People running. They running, they skirting. The Little Draws outside. big dude, trying to make it. He tried to get to the door, and they blocked the door. They closed the door on little drawers and put the vending machine in front of the door. That's what happened. Big U in the penitentiary. He in there on that case with Eddie Boy where he told on Eddie Boy and told the police, I knew I should have went to work for Eddie Boy. He doing that time at this time. The time Kurupt running around also with a dude named Lil Hump. Lil Hump, good dude. He never involved in nothing. He from 6-0. He was like on the management team or whatever. He wasn't there that night. Had nothing to do with it. Good dude, Lil Hump is. So when Big U gets out, he got a little resentment towards old Kurupt. Cause in the back of his head, because you was bumping your gums at that spot. That what happened when dude double back. And my little brother, this is real little brother, this is the same DNA. My little brother got killed. So I remember, and shout out to Daz, because Daz wasn't going for it, and Daz would tell you, he did turn down 1,000,000 Big U plays. Y'all catch Daz on one of these platforms and ask him, he'll tell you. Daz wasn't going for none of the press moves. And 1 trillion of them came out for Big U, them over there. It really wasn't the press move. He like, Big U thinking he could book the dog pound, and Daz like, nah, you can book Kurupt. You can't book me. I ain't doing no movement unless it go through who it's supposed to go through, right? So one time, Big U really needed some money, right? So Kurupt, I'm sorry, but these dudes telling me I gotta stop telling my stories. I'm gonna tell this story. I'm gonna tell my future story, my present story, and my past stories. Give a about a Big U, Big U. Straight up like that. Until he cleaned up the lie he put on my back, it's Big U stories to the moon, because I got dozens of them. And we gonna talk about it in the YouTube streets. And whoever hear them. Whatever they do, they do. It's just a story, period. Ain't none of my stories got anybody convicted or turned into a criminal charge, so I don't give a what your narrative is. The fact of the matter is, his 7 new counts ain't none of the charges on my future story. And my future story never included Future being assaulted. So when I guarantee you when the trial come and it come out who really said that, it's gonna be one of his codees who made it up, heard a little something, and added a little something to it. See, Wack's story is Wack's story, you guys hear it. Big U stayed back with Sierra. He took off. I trotted after him. He ran into a thing. I went in there after him, right, to holler at him. He threw the phone. I got on the phone. Person on the phone said, hey, bro, we know about the debt. We're going to square it in the morning. I got business with him. No problem. Threw his phone right back to him, and I got on. We got on the same flight to Atlanta. We landed, went to the same baggage claim, all that. Wasn't no issues, right? Ain't nothing about no pressing to be in L.A. I don't believe in none of that. Don't nobody got to pay to go to no city, place, state in the world. You can go. I don't believe in that, period. It's never been my movement. So let's finish with this Kurupt story. So booking came, and Big U telling Kurupt, you got to do this booking. Kurupt letting them know, hey, bro, this ain't a booking for me. This for the dog pound, and you know Daz be tripping, right? So he say, Wack, hey, man, I'm going to make that happen. I said, what? Money on the table. It was like 40,000, something like that. Something like 30, 40,000. It wasn't nothing crazy, but you know when it's touching. Was Big U pockets used to touch a lot of times because he bad with money. He don't know how to make money. People just bring him deals, and it is what it is. On top of that, you know, when you servicing 2, 3 different households, and you got things going on, you trying to be more than what you are, you know, it can be a strain on you. So at the time, Kurupt was living in the valley. We had this house on Encino Avenue, everybody remember it, called Wolfpack. It was Wolfpack Studios, you know what I'm saying? And Kurupt used to be over there every day, hump that over there like that, right? So when Big U tell Kurupt, hey, homie, you know, I got that deposit. Make sure y'all there. Kurupt telling him, hey, bro, I could be there, but I can't guarantee Daz gonna be there. Because one thing about Daz, I can't front. Daz wasn't doing nothing unless it went through his channel. He didn't give a damn what Kurupt was talking about. That's on you. I ain't doing it. Straight up. I forget the brother name. It's an OG dude, be with Daz all the time. I forget the brother name. Kind of tall, light-skinned dude, but that's who be handling Daz business, right? Good dude. So when Kurupt said, tell Big U, right? Hey, I could be there, but I can't guarantee Daz being there. Big U tell him, just like you couldn't guarantee my brother making it home. I got this deposit. I needed to happen. So Kurupt say, well, big homie, where the deposit at? Draws tell him, don't worry about that. You just worry about getting Daz there. Show night happens. Needless to say, there's no show. If any of y'all know Kurupt, he be extra out with his cousin. He don't even say cuz, he be like cuz, you know, especially when he get loaded, and he stay loaded, right? So the pull-up happens. Pull up, Kurupt come with the shake the hand. Big U hit him with some, I don't know what type of twist this was. He grabbed his arm, spun him, put his hands on the back of his neck, and commenced to playing third grade kickball with Kurupt's ass. He is kicking, Big U were like size 14, 15. He kicking Kurupt so hard. And I mean, he bringing his leg, he ain't doing the short kicks. He bring the way back. Bam, bam, bam. He hold Kurupt by the neck. Kurupt said, all cause. He kicking him in his, bah, bah, bah. He kicking him in. The only thing I can hear is Suge's voice saying, man, Kurupt better get away from that. I don't know why with this. So I'm watching this. So I'm sitting there saying, and by the end of it, I was trying to come up with a way to say, man, stop kicking him in it, but it really ain't my business. The only thing stopped Big U from kicking him in is what I dropped my head because Kurupt a little dude. And now he like tightening his glutes like this, or they went like this, right? So every time he kicking him, he doing a bunny hop. You know, he coming up, he doing a bunny hop, right? So I'm like, go away and run. Something. The only thing that stopped him was, cuz, you just showing yourself? I'm like, oh no. Kurupt had the tan khakis on and they pasted to the leg, like right in between the thigh. And you know, when you got the Milky Way boo-boo, right? It kind of started coming through because it's a different type of brown, right? So it's taped to it. So I'm sitting here laughing, right? And I said, well, you're the first guy I seen kick this out of him. And I'm looking at Kurupt with the glasses on and I'm telling myself, what are you gonna do about this? Nevertheless, he never did nothing, continue to call him his big homie, so on and so forth, right? I say that to say this. Listen, y'all don't never in life think, oh, Wack 100 is pressed. Whatever comes out of my mouth, I know what's coming out of my mouth. I know why it's coming out of my mouth, and I know who I'm saying it to.
I see Wack 100 doubling down on this Big U stories. And for me, I'm definitely here for it. I haven't seen Kurupt respond or anything yet, but him getting kicked like that is just crazy work. I'm not gonna lie. I'm interested in the stories Wack 100 got on Big U. So let me know what you think about all this in the comment section. And make sure you hit that like button. Let's get the video to 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, 1,000 likes, hit that hype. Roll to 40,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. You at there every time I drop. Clip reaction reloaded. To the next one, another one. Gone.